All right, on to Serie A now. BJ, one of the teams of the podcast,
Mm-hmm.
and you're on him.
One of the managers of the
One
podcast
of the
as well.
managers of the podcast, man. If only Spurs held on to this guy.
Yeah. I mean, this is the most slam dunk spot of all time. Roma in the Rome derby against Lazio. I mean, unless Lazio like scores something from distance or lucks their way into a penalty, I don't
Which they
know
will.
how. Which they will, but like I don't know how they score against Roma, and I'm not going to put too much stock into what Sassuolo did to Roma this past weekend. Great performance by them, an underrated team that put up a lot of expected goals and chances. Which credit to you, Anthony, good pick for that. But with that being said, I mean, Lazio, what they want to do is they want to play through the middle of the pitch. Milinkovic-Savic is obviously a very good midfielder, and Luis Felipe is also very good getting the ball through the middle of the pitch. But outside of that, like they're dead last in Serie A in crosses completed in the penalty area. They're 9th in non-penalty expected goals. They're 16th in shots per 90. So basically, it's all just built on creating these big scoring chances for Ciro Immobile, who was injured for this match. So now you're going against a Roma defense that allows the fewest big scoring chances in Italy, that has the best final third to box entry conversion rate in all of Europe, is allowing 0.83 non-penalty expected goals in a neutral site match. And Lazio is going to have to start Felipe Anderson up top. That is a recipe for disaster. This line is sitting right at a pick'em, and it's basically saying that these two teams are absolutely neutral. That is absolutely not the case. Roma plus 18.8 expected goal differential, Lazio plus 5.5. And I mean, listen, people will tell you that, Rome is coming off a Europa League match on Thursday, traveling to Spain. Well, Lazio's got to go to the Netherlands for a Conference League match with Alkmaar, who basically destroyed them in the previous meeting in Rome. So I love Jose Mourinho here. I mean, they have to battle for a top 4 spot. Like, they are falling behind, and this is one of the matches that you need. You need to get all 3 points to overtake Lazio so we can cash some Roma top 4 tickets. So I love Jose Mourinho in this spot. I project them as around an even money favorite on a neutral field against Lazio. So give me Roma all day, every single day of the year against Lazio.
Anthony?
Yeah, I'll make it 2 for 2. When I said, such a great slate around Europe, I mean, big match in Germany, couple big matches in Italy, Classico in Spain. One of the other big matches in Italy, Inter hosting Juventus, and I think the total's a little too low here. Inter's defense, if you watch them in the 2 Champions League legs against Porto, I still don't know how they kept a clean sheet. Andre Onana has certainly improved their shot stopping compared to Handanovic early in the season, which is something we talked about early. We're like, why isn't Inter conceding so many goals? Okay, well, they're conceding fewer goals now, but the defensive numbers have shown some cracks, and Juventus, with Di Maria now fully inserted in the lineup and Chiesa, in and out, they have had more attacking firepower. We talked about this team and how they couldn't create any chances, and it was just Vlahovic and really nothing else. And even though Vlahovic owns us as a show, he has more help now, and it makes this attack much better. And so you have seen Juventus' attacking numbers tick up, but the defense is still a luck box, and Inter's attack is still very capable of taking advantage of that. So this over 2.5 is at plus money. I'm betting the over here as well. I know I'm betting a lot of overs this week. Weird. But I like the over in this match. I think this total is just too low between these 2 Italian giants.